Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
With Merrifield next to hit, he will lead this one off today. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first step. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's one to watch, Dan?
Well, Cel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Settling in now, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Just perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler's there for it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
In now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Duffy sets. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Duffy, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup. It misses 3-2.
I understand team carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
You can do it.
now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really just and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. The winning run is at first base. The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gordon there to take it in for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a chance to aim this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Kinsler, base runner first with 1 out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The great changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Swinging a ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Supposed to be in time. There's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler. One of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Chesler Cuthbert. He goes the other way. This is hit in the air toward the right center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
On a good pitch there, had a stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best fielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field, can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
So striding in, and Simmons. .3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in the first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Zach Kuchart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass, misses. That's strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he reared back there. Away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In the box now, Luis Valbuena. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Three-two pitch. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Gordon wing back. On the track, he makes the catch. Angels leave one. Will move to the third with no score. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get this guy before he really settles in.
Go, Angels! Let's go, Angels!
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the Royals are in the hit column. Throwing to center. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Standing in now, Paulo Orlando. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar is one away. At first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical. It's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Bonifacio. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. On first, the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. And he made contact with that one with an oar. It's 2-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets to the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is back up the middle and into center field. And the Halos have the first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes. Now a swing and miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No to put that ball in play.
There's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that's in there, 3-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 3-1. Now ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Let's go, Justin.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon out in his last at bat. The 1-2 swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate the fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. When it's that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Henson. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Two and two to Jorge Soler. A 2-2. A little bouncer. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Cuthbert, and he fouls this one off. Perez is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
In now, Hunter Dozier.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Royals strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A payoff one more time. Fouled away. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the 1st out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, that's not a real good look. You flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition. Regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if we can drive him in now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Dozier shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
In now, Zach Kozar, and he's got a chance to bring the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1 count for Paulo Orlando. Two and two.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. A hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retrieve second base. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Bonifacio. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1. Ball out toward left center field. Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
It'd be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Escobar at second with 2 down. And Gordon looks at ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know he's got it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat over 1 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kinsler over to his left, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now 1-0 Royals. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound his rhythm a bit.
Hits this the other way, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this through into left. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat.
Ground ball down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throw comes back infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the making of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll. But from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's going to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Into the box now, Mike Trout got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Justin Upton. He's gone on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Moving to the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hits are now even at a piece. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 is in there. The full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a ball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, and awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with what's going on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Gave it one around the shins with no luck.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Maldonado on third, Kinsler on second, Pujols on at first with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels get just 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. In is Jorge Soler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to right, and that'll slide just foul at the last moment. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, pitch domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Chesler Cuthbert. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage you had in account. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Hunter Dozier. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Paulo Orlando. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Going after it is Gordon. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter count.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. First baseman. Luis Valbuena.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luis Valbuena. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And with just 7 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start at number 7.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And there's ball 2 now.
Come on.
Now the 2-1 foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 2-2 bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. Possible go-ahead runs on first, away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that just wasn't even close. Now he's a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So stepping in, Alex Gordon. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he misses 2-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Merrifield at second, Bonifacio at first, 2 out in the inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Trout. He hauls it in, and the go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they let him off the hook here, scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Seth Maness gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Seth Maness.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Maness, once a member of the Cardinals organization, was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a long-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2-2 the count. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but there is especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Back at the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Fouled off. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Blake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Blake Wood.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chesler Cuthbert. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the payoff is lined into right center. Base hit. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Raul Mondesi. We're calling now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Raul Mondesi.
Now a move over to first and dive back in. Into the box, Hunter Dozier. Hit on the short. Simmons is there. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, he took a big gamble here in the game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
In now, Paulo Orlando. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Dribbled up the line. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides.
So digging in now, Alcides Escobar, as he'll hit with the go-ahead on at third and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Raul Mondesi going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 20.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-1 pitch. It's back to the middle and into center field. And get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for the thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun.
2-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Orlando going back on it. Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 2-run out to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game's over.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and walk off Tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat. He'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Three to 1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Blake Wood earns the victory on the